You want to know why sometimes you and your ex find it very difficult to co-parent at times? I'm going to tell you. Hi, I'm Mike. I'm a licensed marriage family therapist, and I help co-parents. I help them. I help them. I help them try to connect, try to get past the battle, try to get past that surge of fire that is so impervious at times, like you just can't get past it. Here's the deal. This is what I think with all the observations that I've had throughout the years. And this is not me selling fear like you'll probably get in the other accounts where people are just like throwing fear situations. Enough of that. You have enough of that at your own home. You have enough of that in your own heart. Okay? We don't do that here. It's not what we do here. We don't practice that here. But my observation is this. A lot of you are getting caught up in what's being said, as opposed to, well, what's really underneath it, right? And I'm going to give you an example about this. One parent says, hey, listen, I really didn't know how to tell you that this past year I've been so hurt, so devastated, so sad to think that all of my attempts to reach out to you have gone unanswered, ignored, and just where that leaves me, I can't even begin to tell you. And I don't know how to tell you that, because I know that if I do tell it to you, it'll just be blocked, you know. And I'm not up for that, because if I'm going to share something with you, especially something personal, I want it to be received in a way where you receive it and you validate it. But I know you can't do that. And so I can't say that to you. So instead, I got you this gift to say it for me. And the person opens the gift and like, oh, what is it? And they open it up and they're like, oh, you got me to go fuck myself? Well, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have done it. But thank you, because this shows me that we have this relationship where we can do this, we can have this exchange. I actually got you a gift too, because what I couldn't tell you was that all of your outreach, all of your messages, I find them to be too much for my system. I interpret the tone as very judgmental, accusatory, and I'm just trying to be a good parent, and I feel like I can't get that when I get messages that feel like they're passive aggressive, or they're just constantly judging me rather than being supportive. And that takes a toll on me. So that makes me sad to think that like my co-parent doesn't trust me. And then I get angry. And so once I get flooded, I block you. And then I can't talk to you. And then when I block you, all these unilateral decisions start happening, and then that makes me even more mad, because it's like, what the? So I didn't know how to say that to you. So here's what I have for you in return. And they're like, oh, let me check it out. And they open it up and like, oh, you got me to go eat shit. Oh my goodness, and what's this on the bottom? A contempt? Keep looking. There's another thing. And a modification.
You bastard.
And the parent's like, well, yeah, I really didn't know how to tell you all this stuff. And so that's the problem, right? We get caught up into the content and not try to figure out how do we get better at intercepting the process, right? The process where you have the most control is within yourself. A lot of people are looking at the other person to do it better, to be kinder. Don't expect that. You can't. You'll be let down. You'll be waiting for a very long time. If you give 100% of the problem, the ownership of the problem, to somebody else, you have given 100% of the authority to solve the problem away to the person that you're saying you have the problem with. And when they try to fix it their way, to fix the version of their problem, you're not going to like it. Okay? I see it all the time. All the time. It's not easy. It's not easy. But you have to remember, like attracts like. And if you're going to show up at the conversation heated, throwing out fire, you could expect you're going to get fire in return because the other person doesn't want to get burned either, right? And then the big, broad, bold statement comes out. It's like, see, this never works. Every time. Every time. We get nowhere. Well, we get nowhere because our great protectors are trying to protect us, both of you, individually. And so it's functional for the both of you individually to protect yourselves, of course, but it then becomes dysfunctional for the family if both of you are spewing fire. The whole house, the whole village, the whole town is burning. There's nothing left, right? So stay tuned. If you have any more questions or you have any other scenarios you are interested in, put them in the comment. Follow me. Let's talk, let's chat. Not every scenario is the same, but we can entertain different scenarios to kind of see just how unique yours is versus somebody else's. And that's the way that it should be. All right? Till then.